Yo guys, what is going on? And we're here with a podcast. I'm here with Vortex, Larry the Lobster up there, and also Hobnob. Really don't know what's going on right now. This is the first time you guys are seeing me on camera, so how's it going?
Fucking ugly cunt.
Thanks. Oh fuck's sake, I spilled my water.
Shut up, Jake, you piss yourself.
Great start. It's not a great start.
Yeah, not a great start. So today I think what we're talking about is like aliens, past lives, and like ghosts and stuff if we believe in them. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Is he trying to open the door?
What is he doing? He's like, I just want to enjoy watching him struggle right now.
My guy's hairline goes into a V.
Mate, I look like the last airbender. I've done it.
But yeah, if you guys do want to see, I'm thinking of doing a Q&A, so if you guys want to see it with one of these lot, or all of these lot, leave some questions in the comments, and also DM me some on Instagram if you guys want to see them. So, who's starting? What topic we starting on? Out of them three?
I have no idea.
Your mom.
Jeez.
Wow.
My neck
Should we start with aliens? Do you guys believe in aliens?
Aliens. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Kai?
Bitchy knows.
Well, Larry. Look at the state of him. Do you believe in aliens?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do we believe in aliens?
Where do you think they come from?
I don't know. Look how big the world is. Like, look how big not the world, the universe. Look how big the universe is. There's no way that we are like the only like source of like living things on any planet in the whole of like the galaxy.
Oh, there's definitely countless like different races out there.
Even if they've just not got
Different
to our planet,
species.
like the thing is there is like even like the Pentagon, they've released footage, haven't they, of like aircraft they can't identify.
Well, yeah, because no one really gave a shit
Yeah.
about them for a bit, and they're like, right, guys, we need to throw something in
Yeah,
to
literally.
get people's attention.
That's literally
Yeah.
the thing. They were like, oh, everybody's like, oh, they had the Area 51 craze, everybody's gonna break into that. Then it started going dry, no one was talking about them for like ages. Then all of a sudden everybody's like, alright, we've got to drop some little things. Like, I feel like they are like the main
I suppose it's
source,
like Call of Duty, isn't it? It's like the COD, quick bang, double XP weekend, and now everyone's playing. It's like
It's a
that.
double weekend.
No. See what I mean?
Yeah, I
Hey,
get
wait,
exactly
sorry,
what you
man.
mean. Like, yeah, that's the thing. They're like, oh, I feel like they are just the control of like everything. They just try to hide as much as they can, unless they want, like, obviously want it to be released. It's like why release it? Like,
I reckon, to be honest. Sorry.
no, like after all this time, like, when they've been like, oh, denying everything, why release it just out of the blue? Why release the footage of it?
Fuck no, mate.
Fuck knows. I'll tell you what, aliens are the ones in control.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel
Aliens
like
have
they
been
might
here
be.
for thousands of years,
There's always
way before
somebody
us,
above.
maybe even.
Like, people like, oh, fish aliens. I've heard people say that before.
Well,
They might as well be. Look at them.
To be fair, they are freaky as anything. Guy's gone with the lobster
To
outfit.
be
He
reckoned,
loves it.
I reckon the only problem with aliens we'd have is if they're more clever than us, or if they're as conscious as us. Because if we went to another planet and seen a weird-looking frog, be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. No one would freak out. But if these aliens are more smart than us,
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh shit, we're gonna get murked.
Well, I mean, the fact is that they've got alien spacecrafts. They've got alien spacecrafts that can travel through like
Yeah.
space. Because the fact that they've got managed to supposedly have come to our Earth with the footage that has been released by Area 51, or well, the Pentagon, they've clearly managed to travel through space and get to our planet through the ozone and everything, and managed to get to where we are, and it's just insane.
Definitely.
I think they're a bunch of pussies, if I'm honest.
Yeah, why he's calling them out. But what? But I don't see,
Yeah, E.T., come down here, bitch.
come fight us. No, but I don't see why they wouldn't like show themselves or like make us known, considering the human race has been like hunting and searching and stuff for years and been in the galaxy or supposedly landed on the moon and stuff. Like there's stuff like that that's like questionable, like the
Mate,
moon
I bet
landings.
it's some shit like Wakanda.
But yeah, like even with like the moon landings, they're still all questionable. Like when I was watching Joe Weller's podcast, he was talking about like the ozone layer and stuff, about how have they got like cameras into space. The fact of that layer is like so radioactive it can like destroy like I think it's like technologies and cores and stuff like that in like cameras and stuff. I'm not sure exactly, but I was watching that and it was like quite believable. But the points they were making across is quite like, what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Controversial.
No, they're quite.
I don't know. Convincing.
Yeah, they're quite convincing. They've got like detail to back them. But it's like stuff like that I'm questioning. Like, how have they? If they've got like that much technology, they're clearly smarter than us to get through like the ozone layer, space and stuff itself. The fact it took us many years, and they've supposedly been landing here for hundreds and thousands of years. Because there's been sightings of them
kind of
for
like
ages.
what they've learned, isn't it?
There's like caveman drawings on rocks.
Yeah, it's just like
UFOs and shit.
It's like what with the Egyptian towers. There's like hieroglyphs with like aliens, like spacecrafts and stuff in there, and like aeroplanes and stuff.
The pharaohs don't look exactly like normal people, do they?
They're pretty
Mate, I bet,
abnormal.
I'm telling you now, they were the first fairies on the earth. I'm telling you. They're just free fairies. Look at them, they dress around a fucking animal.
This is the furries.
The furries.
The 1%. They are the elite. See,
Yeah,
they
you
look
like you're part
silly,
of the EDL.
but they are the ones in charge.
Why
They are the ones we need to watch out.
Why has he come so close to the camera?
I'm being serious. The furries taking over.
You back as a furry.
Kai's just flexing his cash over there.
Huh?
I said you're just
She's
flexing
back
your
with a
wands over
furry.
there.
What am I doing?
Flexing your money.
Oh no, I knocked it over.
Oh.
He's got stacks to knock over. No, but yeah, like
good
like
idea.
what we were saying with the Egyptians, like they are just on some next level with like the hieroglyphs and stuff. With like, is it hieroglyphs? That's how you say it, isn't it?
Hieroglyphics, isn't it? Or something.
Yeah.
Hieroglyphics, yeah. No, they've got like helicopters, they've got planes, they've got alien spacecrafts like engraved in all these stones, and like it doesn't make any sense at all. Like how? How do they know about it? They must have
They
been
managed
there.
to
Like,
make
aliens,
paper.
The aliens must have been here before to put them there, or like to.
I don't get how the fuck
Aliens,
someone
mate,
looks at a tree and
they
it's
was
like,
here
you know,
before
paper.
anyone.
Mm.
There's things that say we descended from aliens partly as well. Like, I'm a big believer in the Anunnaki side of things, is the lizard people, so to say.
Oh mate, there are
that's
definitely
like-
people, like
that-
lizard people on this earth. I'm telling you now.
And that's quite a long, detailed topic
Maybe we'll get into that
to get
next
into.
time.
I don't know.
Next podcast,
Probably,
maybe?
yeah, probably save it for another
Steezy
podcast.
Saturdays. I think that's what we're
Definitely.
going to call the podcast, is Steezy Saturdays, because that's when these podcast episodes will be going up. Hopefully we're going to try to do them weekly if we can. There'll be other members to join us. We're missing, like, Alfie, if he ever wants to come on, George, and we might have some special
We're missing
guests
quite a
out of the
few.
group. Yeah, we are missing quite a few, but, yeah, like...
Can you get your mum on it?
No!
Yeah,
She might come in one time through the
Yes.
door.
let's
Yeah.
get Big L on the scene.
Get Leanne on it.
But that's the thing, though. If you look at... Like, it's the same thing with the
Taxi.
pyramids.
She's driving me mental.
The thing with the pyramids is that the like, humans have built them. Humans have built like the pyramids and
Have
they've
they,
fallen
though?
down. No, like
Not the
they've-
big ones.
No, the big one. They are next level. Like they've got to be done by aliens because the fact of Kai's off again. The fact of we've built them. There's ones where humans have built like pyramids and they've fallen down. You can see like pathways that they've built up because you had to build ramps to get like to place like the rocks and stuff. Let's just build the pyramids. Where the big ones, which I think are definitely like helped by aliens and stuff, they've been supported by aliens to build them. The fact of that is that there's no sign of any ramps whatsoever to help move the like rocks. They've not fallen down. They've kept their structure, even though like obviously they're well kept, looked after and stuff. Alongside like the other ones were, but they've fallen down still somehow. And the fact of obviously the hieroglyphs, there's it's just insane, and the placement of them as well there's a thing around the placement. Of,
it's immaculate.
Yeah, no, and the fact of apparently their placement is like to do with like looking at the northern. No, I can't remember where it is exactly, but there's
Oh yeah, you're thinking of the fucking. Yes, the pyramid of fucking. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the
you can't remember, but there's
no,
a thing
I know
about the
the 3 pyramids that are like the stars in the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that the Egyptians didn't have anything to do with like the stars in the sky. They didn't know anything about that time. They didn't know they didn't have anything to look at them. They didn't have anything to like position stuff like that. And the fact that they're built that perfectly is just abnormal. There's no way that our race has done that, especially around the times. They weren't. Like we've got all this technology now that back then they didn't have, and they weren't smart enough to think of any of it. The fact that they were built around them times is there's no way on earth that the human race built that at all.
And stuff like sphinxes. Who the fuck sits there and says, you know what, we're gonna have half lion, half fucking
human? Yeah, that's another thing. Like that's like who even built them as well. The fact that there is like videos of like stuff, but they're all falling apart and crumbling. There's some that are stood still, like perfect and immaculate.
Some fucking schizophrenic fucking kind of thing.
It's just ridiculous. What?
On the inside, you know how it like goes up like that? Why doesn't it like fall in?
Got a point.
You get me?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
it's like it goes in, doesn't it? Like
they've got like tunnels in them as well. Like where they've buried people, like buried them. Sorry, my northern accent.
Oh wow, I rate Jay's curtains.
Right, they're paying. Look at that hat. No, yeah, they've got like tunnels in them. Like, how is nothing like from there collapsed in or anything like that? There's no way that they've been like built by our race. It's just impossible. Especially because like I think Joe Weller again, like he went there in Egypt and he was talking to them like how, I think it was him, I can't remember, but I seen someone like talking to the people like, oh, how do they move them? 6 people. They were like, oh, six people moved them up. There is no way on earth 6 people is moving like a 1 ton plus heavier like stone.
Mate, it was Goliath.
I think they were like 30 tons, some of them.
Yeah, some like I didn't even know it was like 6 ton. Like they're ridiculously heavy. There's no way that 6 people are moving one. And then the fact when they get higher up, like how are they placing them? It's just impossible. Because you're gonna have to like even with the ramps would be too high.
Mate, it was real life Gary's mod. I'm telling you.
Real life Minecraft. It's just impossible. There's no way at all. What other things is there about aliens?
I agree.
I'm just trying to think, like the fact of Area 51. What do you guys think of that?
Of what?
Area
I think
51.
the
Like,
Area
what's
51 is just to draw
stuff about
attention.
Yeah, I actually think
Area
you're right
51's a load of shit, really.
I think
They're just drawing attention away from other stuff.
The real subject.
Where it's all going on is up in Antarctica.
That actually could be a shout, to be fair.
Under all that ice, because there's been pyramids found under that ice and
Really?
stuff. I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah,
haven't
something
heard
like
about
that.
yet. No,
We're
but
not allowed to go to this place. I can't remember which
And
one it is.
yeah, there's a certain
North
spot you
Pole.
can't go.
It's like the Area 51 of like
Antarctica.
Arctic.
Maybe wait, what? Who's Santa? Why does he live up there then, and no one's allowed to go there? Or is alien?
He got really close to it.
Santa is the alien.
Santa's an alien. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I feel like what you said there about Area 51 is so true. The fact that they've, I feel like the fact that they are like, if it's about the government, the fact they've hidden all this stuff about aliens for so long, and then people have gone like focused on that area, like, oh, it's Area 51, it's all about aliens. How have they found out about it? The government aren't like slippery with their information. They don't just let like, oh, it's about aliens out. the fact that they've done that, it's got to be to draw attention away from other things that they've got hidden. Because I feel like...
Why? You know what? Why have they got to
Sorry.
designate a whole area to research when they could just do it in like some little building?
Yeah, why
Some
have like
little
an
crack
underground...
shack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I feel like the whole of Area 51 is just a load of bullshit. I think it's to hide the fact of, like what you said, is to hide the fact of bigger things. Even if it's like aliens, I feel like they've discovered even more things than what they're actually letting out about. Oh yeah, we've discovered aircrafts. Why hide it for so long? If it's that, like, if they're willing to just give out the
discover
information.
aliens, like they come down. If aliens just decided one day, be like, yeah, fuck this, we're gonna come and say hello.
What's
The
on
world would go
pussy?
absolutely ballistic.
No,
and,
yeah.
like, they're just, and that's why they wouldn't tell us, because everyone will go nuts. If I seen an alien, I'd probably pass out. I'd go, what the fuck?
You gotta
we
think
doing?
though. Why?
No.
Why? Like,
You probably
everybody
would
has,
though.
like,
You'd be like, wow,
Yeah, you've got a
comprehend
point.
it.
why does everyone
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like the same theory of what they all look like?
Yeah, that's another thing. Why have they got this image of big eyes, big
It's got
black
to come
eyes?
from
Like,
somewhere.
yeah, it's got to have come from somewhere. They've got to have seen the thing of like, oh, this is an identification of an alien, basically. People are
Probably
thinking
the same
like that.
bitches who made the fucking Sphinx.
No, it's
My phone's gonna die.
it's so weird. It's the fact of where have they got the big black eyes from, the green skin, like all of this from like where they've got like the movies
It's
from.
grey as well. It's between green and grey. Isn't it?
Yeah, so they've got to have some like idea of what they look like. But the fact is, there's the fact of how big the galaxy is. They've probably got there's so many different like species. People are like, oh yeah, they look like this. There's probably ones that look like, I don't know, ice creams. For all we know, they could be.
You know what I reckon?
What?
I reckon they'll hide.
The ones that look like ice cream.
I don't know where that came from. It's just like a.
What the fuck
Yes.
ice cream?
Checks,
I
I
know, but
like
that's
what you
the thing,
said there.
that-
The Minecraft enchantment language. Where did that come from? Aliens.
They got some blind man to just write what they are, so then he's just kind of like
Yeah, so write the alphabet in blind.
in blind.
In blind.
But that's the thing, though. Aliens. Aliens are
write
just
this
a
in
mad-
blind.
I can't write this in blind.
Write me looting in blind.
Different language.
Masturbates in blind.
He just feels
What
like
do
a
you
cup.
reckon fly people see when they wank? Like, what's their wank bag looking like?
Black.
Is it just like words and stuff?
To be honest, because
Words and stuff.
no one can really comprehend what being blind is like, because it's not even black. It's just you can't see anything. Like there's nothing.
It's like
Not
closing your eyes.
explainable.
Weird, like,
That's the thing.
no one-
Oh,
like,
yeah, because when your eyes are open,
It can't be
it's gonna black,
depicted.
isn't it?
No, you can't. You can't depict what blind people see because they literally don't see anything. Like not even black. It's weird.
oh, that might be another topic, you know. Honestly, we could do about what would it be like to be like deaf and blind stuff. If you guys do want to see other topics, feel free to leave a comment. Suggest some topics we might go over.
Leave some topics.
Cause it'd be interesting to see, and what our opinion is.
If your
on them.
child is born deaf, blind, and no limbs, what do you do?
Bin it.
You give it the best life you can.
No,
Suppose.
he don't.
Bin the cunt. Fuck it. What's it gonna do? Just sit there like a fucking potato. It can't.
Oh my god, I
it
just
can't
said
fucking
bin
hear
it.
anything. It can't see anything. It should just sit there and just dead, pretty much.
My guy just said bin
Can't
it.
fucking move.
My guy just said pin it. Oh, you fucking.
What would you do?
Well,
Oh my god.
it depends how early on the stage that you'd find out all these things.
Mate, you
I'd
ain't
say
gonna
cut it
fucking-
open and sell it to
you ain't
organs.
gonna
As soon as it
put,
pops
like,
out, I
half your leg
reckon.
through.
No, but I mean, like, if it's like in like the like scan, you can see that it's like gonna have no limbs and it's well, obviously you can point me out see it's
yeah.
Oh
blind.
mate, I'll get the fucking coat hanger out. That fucker.
I was gonna say probably the best thing to do is instead of making it suffer the fact of it's not being able to see, not being able to hear anything, not being able to like it's gonna struggle
Just spawn
to.
kill it.
Spawn.
Will it suffer though? Because if that's all it knows, it probably wouldn't make too much of a difference.
Oh, no, it wouldn't
It's as if
suffer,
we
it'd
was
just
all
kinda
born
be
like
like-
that.
Wang.
Yeah,
It'd just
like,
like
you could,
it'd
like,
just
take
roll
a piss
about,
and
wouldn't it?
Just roll about. No, but the thing is,
It'd
it's
just
like,
roll about in its own
just-
little version of Earth.
just think
I
about
say
it.
we
and
use
it's
it as
like,
a
Probably
traffic
wouldn't be
cone.
torture.
Oh my god, he didn't just say
No, but
that.
what's it gonna thinking? If it can't see and it can't hear anything, what's his imagination?
Just
Dunno, you
cut it
can
open
just-
and sell it to
They can
organs.
have one.
Yeah, but do you know how much of a struggle that
No,
would
to be
be?
honest.
Do you know how much of a struggle
It
that would
could
be
be
for
like-
someone?
He can't even do sign language. He's got no arms.
Oh, you could just use them as a rugby
Football.
ball or
Can
something.
talk. Like, yeah.
That's another thing I don't do. Yeah, we'll get
Can-
onto it.
yeah,
Different
but
topic. Different
They
topic.
can't talk. They can't talk though, can they? Because they never learn a language because they can't hear anything.
And they
You know,
can't read
fucking,
'cause they
you know,
can't see anything.
fucking.
They'd just
BB-8
make
out of
noises,
Star
wouldn't
Wars.
they?
The little thing that rolls around.
Oh.
It'd be like that.
My.
The baby would look like BB-8.
I swear there's surgeries to fix all this stuff now though.
Yeah, I think it is advancing. So the fact of that, I would probably
Yeah.
just
It's called a
like
fucking
bear
shotgun.
with, because the
Just
fact.
turn him into Darth Vader, mate.
Well,
I
I
was
don't know.
gonna say,
Considering
you
it was
could-
born in England, and we have the NHS over here, I think we wouldn't be too bad. But if it was somewhere like Africa, then
It'd
have
be
a
used for
choice
bait
but to
for the
put it
lion.
down, would you?
Do you say use it as a Beyblade?
No, it's bait.
Oh.
Blade.
Beyblade.
Beyblade.
Anyway, different topic. Move on.
You just
Fuck,
grab
that's-
its knobs and just.
Different. Move on.
Oh, we need a new topic.
Yeah, move on,
we
that's a
do.
good-
Afterlife.
Afterlife.
If
Yeah.
you just paint, if you just paint,
Nah,
Shut up. We moved on.
if you paint it grey and you've got
We've
another
moved
small
on.
child, just hang it above his bed and use it as the Death Star.
By the way, we're only joking, guys. We're not being serious about this.
Oh no, I am.
No, shut up.
I'm having conversations like this instead of eating my dinner that's sat right next to me. Like,
Oh,
Darth Potato.
I'm done.
Oh,
move
you're
on,
gonna be
move
eating
on,
cold
move
potato.
on, move on. Afterlife. No, should we start off with Ghosts before Afterlife? Because I feel like Ghosts would be easier to transition over to Afterlife
I
with.
think they tie in anyway.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
think that they're pretty much the same topic.
Same topic, realistically.
Get host, fuck bitches.
I don't know. I don't really know if I believe in ghosts, so to say.
No,
I
I
think
do.
that's
No,
just
I do.
a
I
name
do.
given to them.
100%. The house.
No, I get where you're coming from, and I know where you're gonna go with this, but I do believe in the fact of ghosts, like the whole like, so
Yeah.
to say, like the what's it called?
Stuck here, like so they can't pass on.
The whole like reasoning behind.
That's
them
what I
and
mean.
stuff, the whole...
I sort of believe in that, but I don't know whether the right word is ghost. Like, because
Spirit.
I believe in sort of energy,
Yeah, spirit and like energy and stuff.
shit like that.
I like me some good spirits, boys.
So Kai, what's your take on them? Like, I believe in them.
I'm a
Does everybody
borderline
believe in them?
alcoholic.
Yeah.
I know Kai believes in
I
them.
believe in
Jay's
spirits, yeah.
like in the spirit area. What do you think, Hodson?
I don't really have a
Yeah.
choice. I've been on the mic with you guys and I've been shouted at by nobody.
Oh, that was freaky. I remember that.
But that
That
was
was
scary.
fucked.
That was an encounter.
Oh, do you remember when you told me about your taps in your old house?
Taps.
Yeah. When you were all sat in like the living room and you were
What?
all like taking a piss out of like the supposed
Yeah,
ghost.
yeah.
Do you want to tell that story?
But that, yep. To be honest, we could do a whole series of my
Ghost experiences.
day because this house I'm in right now is pretty
Is
dodgy.
Yeah, my old
Yeah,
I'm
we can
saying
start
that
today.
wearing
We can start
balaclava.
today. No, this is a ski mask. There's a difference.
One's got child blood, the other's got adult blood.
Got
So Kai, have you had any
Virgin
experiences
blood,
with
actually.
ghosts?
Yeah, a few to be fair.
Have you? Do you want to tell any of them?
My old house was pretty fucked. Like, once my mum was on the toilet, right? Yeah.
Way to start
No,
off the
this
story.
ain't nothing like dodgy. Like the shit didn't start floating or whatever. But it was like,
that.
my mum was on the toilet and she heard
Hello.
she heard footsteps come upstairs, right? Like very prominent footsteps, and then like there was no one home. Like she kept calling her name and like no one answered. And then she walked outside and there was literally no one in the house and all the doors were locked.
Okay, that's kind of
Pretty
freaky. I haven't personally had.
That
the
reminds me of
experiences,
Ratatouille.
But Ratatouille's just walking around.
Flushed
and
away.
just-
Flushed away when it's like the scary bit at the start. That always used to scare me when I was little.
I used
Mate,
to hate
Flushed Away
Ratatouille.
is
Sink.
I
such
used
a
to
good film.
Flushed Away used to freak me out.
I
as
watched
well,
it last night.
You
I
know when all
might
the
re-
slugs are in the sewers and they're all singing.
Big fat frog as well. No, but I haven't personally had any experiences with ghosts or like spirits and stuff. But I've like.
No, Jake, we have. No, Jake, we definitely have.
Have we?
Remember we were playing Manhunt at the castle?
Oh no!
And that ghost walked
Bun
past
that.
the window.
No, we have. I have them. No, so basically, like I've got a couple stories, like some from like families and like my family, personally. But the one that happened with me and Kai, we were playing Manhunt around this castle, which is in Bude, which is where we were based at the moment. So there's this like big castle which is like used now for like like an art gallery and stuff. So we were all playing Manhunt. It was like what time do you reckon, Kai? Like 9 p.m, 10 p.m. ish.
It's like 9, 10ish.
No, it was between 9 and 10, so it's like quite late. So we were obviously hiding. Me, Kai, and Tage, I think it was. We were like all messing around like hiding. So we climbed over this wall into like the back gates where they like have like a restaurant area as well.
Yeah, they turned it
So-
into a calf.
Yeah, they've turned it into like a calf around the back of the decking area. So we like we climbed over the wall and we were hidden. We were all hidden. We were just like looking around. We I don't know if we all seen it. I think me and you did. I don't know if Tage did or not. I can't remember.
No, Tage did, because Tage was shitting himself.
So we were all just like looking at the castle because the castle's got like windows that come out to look out where we were before like this wall, and so we like it was like a bluey kind of color inside, wasn't it? Like it wasn't like pitch black in there, but it was like somewhat lighted.
No, it was really dark, and you just saw this like white. It was like this slightly. Well, obviously it was see-through, but like you could see a white like outline.
It's just this figure.
It just
like
floated past.
it wasn't like it walked. It like came past like quite quickly. It just went. It was just like
It like floated like this. Like say it just went like.
Yeah. It literally it's kind of like it was floating. And the way it went past the window. It's just this. You could just see this figure. It was so creepy. We were all spooked by it, and it was just the way it just happened. It was so abnormal because no one would be there that late. Because just the time it was, like the area, just no one would have been in there that late. Like it was just freaky.
It wasn't even a worker, because it wasn't a solid
That
thing.
place is hundreds of years old, isn't it?
Yeah,
Museum
it's
slash cafe now, isn't it?
yeah, it's weird, but it is. I think it's definitely haunted. Just the fact of how old it is. And there's a couple other stories that I have. Like my aunt used to live in an auditorium, which is kind of like a really old like house kind of thing, and that place was fucked. She used to have like paintings on the walls that have like like the paintings that have like the eyes that follow you, like feel like they're following you. She used to have
That
like,
is
the
so creepy.
Turkish thing.
she used to have like 3 or 4 of them up along the wall as you go up the stairs. And there's been like my mum had an experience where obviously baby monitors, the fact that they can
No.
yeah
I hate
this
baby monitors.
is
No, thank you.
fucked, right? So
Hell no.
it's not like nothing bad happened, but it's just the experience of it. Can you imagine just imagine this happening? So I was really young. I was like a kid at the time, like really like 6 months old probably. Like I was a baby, and the room she was in has like 2 wardrobes, like a bed, and I was at the end of the bed in my cot. And wait, was I? Oh yeah, I think I was. And she used to have a baby. I don't know. Just trying to think of it right now, and it just doesn't make sense. But obviously there was a baby monitor in the room just so she could hear. And my cousin was down the hallway in a different room. Like she used to sleep there. There's because I have 2 cousins who used to live in that house, and my cousin has a picture of me on the the frame on the windowsill, and it was me and her. And she hears through the baby monitor. She sees this black figure in the corner of the room, and she hears through the baby monitor. She goes, "Oh, it's the kid in the window. It's the kid in the picture, right?" Which I'm getting chills right now. It's so fucked. And so this voice comes through the baby monitor. Go, "Oh, it's the kid in the picture," and obviously she woke up to it, sat up because she was shit scared, it was obviously about me. So she was like, "Oh shit, what was that?" Looks around, nothing there. There's just this dark figure in the corner. She's like, "Oh, it's probably Ben's guitar," which is another one of my cousins, who was So she was just like, oh, it's a guitar in the corner. Woke up next morning, there's no guitar there. It's like, that's, to me, that's personally creepy. Can you imagine just being in that situation, especially late at night, hearing through like a baby monitor a voice that's like no one in the family, because it's like 3 a.m., like 2 a.m., whatever time. It's like really
There
early.
was Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. I don't even know what Mike
Nah,
Wazowski
you were
sounds like.
fucking Mike Wazowski. That's why he was watching you.
Just a little pee. But no, but my aunt's had experiences who lives there, who used to live there. She sold it on now, but there's like been times where she's seen a lady in the window, and like with her hand up to the window when she's been in, like, because she has like a desk with like a mirror on it where she's like, get ready. Behind her is like this big fuck off, like it's kind of like Woman in Black.
That mirror shit. Scared.
Yeah, it's like Woman in Black, but like it's this big ass window, and it's just this woman like had her hand against the glass, and she could see it. It's like a blonde like lady and stuff.
Sorry, I just dipped my hand in my dinner.
But no, yeah, it's creepy. Just some of the experiences. I literally, when I was staying there,
No.
when I was staying there, I used to shit myself. I was running around the whole time. I was like, oh, this is happening. Shit, run. It's weird, but it is what it is.
Get into mine, but in this house, a lot of it happens like quite frequently in this house, and to be honest, speaking about it, I don't want to sort of provoke something, and then
That'll
like
be mad on
you'll be
camera.
watching this later editing, and then something will just like be
Oh,
there.
mate, if that happens, I will freak the fuck out.
So
That would...
I'm not talking about it just yet.
I beg you do.
If that happens, just
though,
don't tell me. Just don't tell me.
Just don't tell me.
Just don't.
If that happens, I'm posting on YouTube a ghost caught on camera. If there are any
Just over, I'm getting
spirits
some
in
sage.
Jay's
I
house,
don't know. I might just burn down the house.
Petrol
I
bomb.
can't do it if that happens. Molotov time.
Molotov. But yeah, it's freaky.
If anything like that ever happened, and it's just like there, like that's what I'm talking about. I was like, oh right,
Just
let's burn the
your
house down
hat,
then.
your hat just flings off like. That's mad.
Imagine.
I beg,
Your
I
whole
beg,
fucking
I beg.
curtain pole
That
just
shit.
flashed.
The curtain just opened, just like woo.
To be honest, nothing has happened physically. Like nothing has moved,
Just
sort
noises
of apart
and
from the
stuff.
taps, but
That was freaky
Just like
when you told me about that. I beg you tell that
voices
story.
and voices. The tap one's like not the most interesting one. I don't feel.
I find it was creepy
Apart
though,
from
the
the
fact like
I don't know.
you
I
like
think it's just because we're provoking it, like I just said. So I don't really want to provoke it again. But I was sat in the living room, which is there,
yeah,
to me
it's
now.
like behind.
and
yeah.
the kitchen is that way.
Yeah.
Basically, there's like I don't know how many meters, but I don't know how it heard us, whatever it was. Me, my brother and sister, and my girlfriend, in the living room, just minding our business for a moment, and they're watching a bit of YouTube, as you do. So we started talking about ghosts, like we are now,
Yeah.
saying how I think this house that I'm in now, I'm pretty sure this place is haunted. So then we start talking about ghosts, like some of us was just like, I don't know, didn't really want to believe it, didn't believe it too much. I don't know if I even still believe it. It might just be coincidence, but I don't know. It's a bit freaky. Some things. Like, come on then, Mr. Ghost, say hello. No, yeah, dickhead. So what happens?
Now you've pissed it off.
Brother goes, if you're there, do something like something. He didn't like the kitchen. We're still sat there, just talking shit. So we was expecting something to maybe happen in the living room. There goes the taps in the kitchen. So yeah, and we sort of all just looked at each other, and we went so pale and just terrified.
Oh mate.
So
I can
yeah,
imagine. The
and
fact
then
of-
I was the unlucky one who had to turn the taps off.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't. That's...
What did
That's
you
pretty
think
much
it
that
was gonna
story.
do?
No, but the
Well, I
fact
don't know. It might get me a bit wet.
No, because the
Man.
fact is, like, I feel like ghosts are like, they have like an energy source, because the fact that they can throw stuff around, they can knock stuff over, they have the fact of they can like I've heard videos and seen videos of like security people like looking at stuff and they're like because they can't stage shit like this. They can't like do the fact of oh it's a ghost, it's a prank and stuff. That like the stuff they like that's caught on camera there is it cannot be faked. It's all like it's got to be true. And there's videos where this guy goes in and there's like he's like on the radio and you can hear him saying, "Oh, the shower's on, the rug's ripped apart, the furniture's been flipped over and ripped and stuff." Like it's fucked. And then you see like this shadow come out of the roof.
Security guy in the hotel.
Yeah, in the hotel. Like this figure comes out.
I watched that the other day actually.
It's fucked. Like there's no way that's staged. There's no way any part of that is like not like real.
Pretty
like,
difficult to fake.
Especially being like security and stuff. There's no way you can fake it. It's that's why I feel like they're an energy. The fact that they have an influence on our like kind of world, if so to speak, like having the fact of they're having an influence on like what we do as well. The fact that we can't see them either, because they can. I've seen videos where in like stores and stuff as well where you're not allowed to fake stuff, or not allowed to like stage stuff. There's one where this guy's shopping and there's like objects from both sides being pulled off the shelves. And it's like they're not arm's reach away, it's like even further, and they like come to like float in the middle and they just drop behind him. And it's have you seen that? It's so freaky.
I haven't seen that one though.
And there's another one.
I feel like I have seen something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like another one where there's like stuff getting shot across the bar, like glasses and stuff in like some places.
Oh, next to that woman, the woman's at the bar, and then the glass just goes next to her.
Shot across the room.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Like, it's so weird because I get chills talking about this stuff. Like I'm like, it just feels weird.
Shit.
But it's
have you guys seen the one of the table?
Well, when all them tables get pushed towards the door and that woman gets like.
Yeah, they all get pushed across the room.
Yeah, like this chair moves and the woman gets
the lady freaks out and she tries to run away
tries
and
to run
the tables
to the door,
go like
all
in
of it
front
just
of the
gets
door.
pushed to the door, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
And then she's like...
See, stuff like that, I don't believe that's a ghost. I believe that's something like that's not...
That could be easy staging.
Been human,
you don't
like
know
maybe... It could, but if stuff like that happens, humans, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's the fact of like... It's like
ghost is
energy.
like the definition. I think is like human that can't pass over. But if something's doing mad shit, I don't know, fucking doing mad shit, like it's more than human capability. I reckon it's something more like I don't know. I don't want to get all spiritual and like say demons and stuff, but you never know, do you?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's two sides of spirits. There's like the good side, and then there's the fucking I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like with Ouija boards,
that's the same with everything, isn't it? Really.
It's like there's videos of like Ouija boards where people have gone like another one of Joe Weller's videos I like watched at one point. Like he was like doing a Ouija board, and the fact where he was like doing it, and they were in like this old place where there was like they did Ouija boards in different places, and they did a Ouija board. It spelled out fire. Like I don't know if it's how did they die or not or something, but they spelled out fire. So then they were looking around a bit. The fire alarm went off, which has never happened before because the fire brigade came, and then it was like just that happened, and that's just coincidence. And then they went downstairs, and it was like go, get out, like leave, like it was saying on like the on the Ouija board, which is just the fact of that is just creepy. But there's also like
just saying a cheeky little fourth base on Plunder. Just saying.
My phone's about to die. This is very unprofessional of me. My phone's about to die.
Do you have a charger?
And I can't put it on charge. It's just not working.
Okay, well, while we do this, I'll be back. I just gotta take a break for a second. I'll be back in a second. You guys want to talk about stuff? I'll be back.
Oh, thank God! I need to eat my dinner.
Bad. As soon as I hear him go.
Yeah.
It's nothing good that's going to come out of his mouth.
Wait, Jake, stop recording so I can take my mask off.
I'll just blow your screen. You can take your camera off, mate. You can do it yourself.
Out. Sweet.
You ain't done it yet.
Don't tell him.
I don't think I'll.
He's done it now. Right, I've been 2 seconds. I'm going to go as well.
Jake's a massive fucking pussy. Unsubscribe.
I ain't gone yet, you fuck.
fuck.
Let's see.
Jay doesn't drink
Jay's
alcohol,
not
he just
here,
drinks
Jay, you got
fruit shoots.
What are you saying? Huh? I might just cut this part out, you know. Just like, and we're back. But yeah, as
I
we were
think you want
saying,
to keep some of the things in.
I don't know about that. I'll have to rewatch it, you know. But there's also the fact of like another experience. We own a taxi company down here, and my uncle. Oh, I don't know if it was my uncle, but there was a
Exactly.
Fingered your ass.
Fuck off. But there's.
Jake's mum's a MILF.
Uncle Alton.
Oh, what are you on about? What are you talking shit for? But yeah,
Uncle Alton fingered my bum.
allow
That's
it.
actually true. That's actually true.
Wait, what? No, it's not. But yeah, apparently, like one of my uncles had an experience where, so this group of guys got in the taxi, and there was like this girl got in the front. He didn't think anything of it at first, and
I've
so
seen a
he
video
was
like
like
this.
driving. He talking to this girl, and
Oh shit. Yeah.
have I told you this?
No, I watched it on Pornhub the other day.
I've never heard it.
For fuck's sake, this motherfucker! Shut the fuck up! What are you on about?
4 men, 1 dirty taxi driver.
I don't know why you're watching this because it's about my uncle. So you're gay, clearly. But
Old taxi driver.
But what happened-
Shafting young northern girl. 3 other men watch on and take their turn.
you're
Czechoslovakian
disgusting.
gangbang.
No, but for fuck's sake. But yeah, what happened is the like obviously he took them to this destination. This girl paid and like got
Paid
out,
a what?
disappeared, like just like vanished. And the guy, so the guys in the back went to pay, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, the girl in the front paid." And they were like, "No girl got in with us. There's no girl with us." And the fact of
Fuck that shit.
which is freaky, but the fact of how is this supposed ghost got money? Like, it just doesn't make sense
You never said how he actually paid.
with money.
He's got a
Before
Ecto
you fucking
Plaza.
go there, before you even go there, you nasty
Ectospasm,
bitch.
mate, I'm telling you.
Also, guys, I will try to do more face cam videos. Hopefully not with these lot. No, I'm joking. Especially him, Hotson.
To shame, mate.
Oh, that can hurt.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, hopefully I will try to do some more of these. Not always guaranteed, but sometimes I will be. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just weird. The fact that, like, what Jay's saying, the fact of, like, that video with the tables being pushed to one place is, I feel like the ghost part of that is different, whereas what the story I just told was, I feel like that's the more ghostly. The fact it's still more human, like, had human features and characteristics, of the fact of, like, figure, shape and stuff of being like a girl.
All I can hear is Jay's fucking plate.
It's full.
Sorry. I'll mute myself quickly.
You're eating your fucking jacket potato.
Right, so I'm eating sweet chili beef. It's pretty good.
You got to
Go
think
back
though,
in
like,
a sec.
what Jay was saying about was like they're getting flung across the bar. I think that's more like a personal, like somebody in past life didn't like them kind of thing.
I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's a call for help. Because I feel like
Yeah.
obviously we can't see them. They're like, oh, I'm here, help me. So they like try to get attention with doing like big like
Yeah, 'cause
things.
obviously they're trapped.
And
They're
the fact
trapped.
that they're even more trapped, like sometimes I feel like the ones that do the bigger things are more trapped and more like stuck in a place. So like the one with the furniture being flipped, the shower being on, the scratches and stuff. I feel like that could be a call for like, I'm stuck, help me, get the fuck out of here half the time. Because the fact is, that's that big of like an act, or like so to say. The fact of that being that big is just something that's just like, oh, help me, like I can't. Because you just wouldn't do that. Why go around flipping random piece of furniture? There's no reason for it.
That bitch.
It's just bitch. He eats the table over. But that's the thing. Like, why? It's the same with like a couple of the other things as well. Like, Like, why target that woman in that video with like the tables and stuff? Like, what? Like, and the fact of there's no humanly possible. Even bodybuilders couldn't be able to fling them at that force, like, to one spot, multiple at the same time. The fact of that is why I feel like it's an energy as well. At the same time, it's kind of, there's a balance between like, there's like three for me. There's like three different sections. So there's like ghosts, like spiritual energy, and like the unknown. Basically, because like in videos there's like flashes of light and stuff that people say, oh, this is like a spiritual energy, like there's like an energy of like.
Have you seen those videos of like there'll be like traffic or something, like at an intersection or something in America or whatever, and like someone will push it like someone else out the way, but then he'll disappear as well.
That's like another thing, like time travel. I feel like that's possible. But
it is a thing.
We'll talk about that in a different like podcast. I feel like that's a good topic as well at some point. It's time travel. That's gonna be. There's gonna be a couple like repeating topics in this. I feel like we're gonna go with time travel, but it's definitely a thing that we want to talk about. Well, I want to talk about personally. I think Jay does.
Interdimensional travel.
Yeah.
At one point.
That as well. I think do time travel and interdimensional travel at the same time.
I saw this video and this guy pushed this girl out the way of this bus. And then he just literally just disappeared. Like you watch him like fade away on the camera. It was on CCTV.
Also, we could do like angels and stuff. Angels is another thing. I feel like they're true. I feel like the fact of
what
was that? What was that?
I was gonna. Oh.
Yeah.
He's watching the Pornhub video.
Oh yeah.
No.
Sick.
I got excited. No, I got excited because angels are fucking weird. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's the same thing. With,
you know,
like,
there's
ghosts.
pictures of them.
Yeah, it's just
Not
like,
pictures, but like how they're represented
it's the same
in
with
like
aliens.
Bibles
like
and stuff. It's
like,
completely different to
where's
how
the
they're
ideology? Where's
described.
the ideology of these image? Where does it come from? It's the same with like what we're saying about aliens. The fact that the big green head, like the black eyes, or grey skin, like. Where's this thing of halos, wings, and stuff come from? And the fact there's videos and stuff of just like weird shit happening.
No, Jake, that's what I mean. They don't actually look like that. They don't actually look like that. If you look up on Google or something, like literally do it now. Like what an angel actually looks like. Honestly, they look freaky as fuck. Like, because they're described. The way they're described is nothing to how we would like. If we was to say draw a picture of an angel, we'd draw like a human with wings, a halo, and a nice white dress.
Yeah.
But they look nothing like that, and they're the most freaky looking stuff. It's like something out of it's like something out of Black Ops 3 Zombies. Literally.
They're dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Some of these
Fam,
are weird.
I put angle by accident because I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, I might put some of these pictures up if possible. What? There's one with 3 heads there. Yeah, I'll probably put some of them up. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, obviously, we'll talk about it in a different. Actually, yeah, I'll put them up in the other video of the angels that we do, because we'll probably do a podcast on that. But yeah, I will put them up in that. But yeah, it's just the world is fucked. I think how big the universe is and everything is. I feel like the fact of other life forces and other energies and stuff, like it's just unexplainable. The fact of how big it is. It's like, so the thing with like the ocean, everybody's like, oh, it's 5% like explored. Same with like the galaxies, universes, the planets and stuff. Like it's just mad. That's another thing. Like if you want to talk about that, like
how big the universe is. That's only the observable universe as well.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like there's so much more we can't even see.
It's ridiculous.
With our strongest telescopes.
Outside the Milky Way, what's going on out there, mate? That's
exactly.
Star Destroyers and
It's a fucking shit theme park. That's what it is.
Shit theme park. But yeah,
I rated the Milky Way. I rated it, but then on the way out, I went on that like little ride, and then the alien pops out at you, and I started crying.
The clone zone, mate. The fucking
Clone zone.
I tell you what, I was literally 14, and I started crying at it because it made me jump.
Mate, I still refuse to.
For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, there is a theme park near where all of us live called the Milky Way. So that's what we're talking
It's full of fucking pedos and priests.
Jesus Christ.
And I
Yeah.
tried to do a backflip on them big belly things, like you know the big.
big
like-
beanbag thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big,
Oh,
the
the
And I hurt
fucking-
myself.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
yeah.
Bouncy fucking.
Yeah, don't try and backflip on them. You don't get enough spring at all.
Yeah, no, it's like a. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a gay trampoline. Really.
Multicolored trampoline.
It's like a trampoline, but it's like a
Cross with a
reverse
beanbag.
trampoline where you can't jump high. It sucks you in.
It's like a bean.
More than
it's
it-
like a
it lets you
it's like a
bounce.
trampoline cross with a
It's like a
beanbag.
big fat airbag, isn't it?
Yeah.
With like springs on it, and that's it.
Mate, you wear your shoes on one of them, and the guy looking after the fucking thing, like,
Literally.
he fucking goes ape shit.
It was funny though, because I used to go on the one for the toddlers when all theirs on it. And I was trying to bounce them as high as I can.
bounce them
Try
off
and
the
flip
fucking
them.
thing.
Just send them flying.
Just bounce in the middle, they all just get shot into the next field. But yeah, I think Ghosts. There's definitely different categories I believe in Ghosts of like the energy, the human like figure and
Yeah.
stuff, and like the unknown, the unexplainable. What do you guys think? What kind
We
of
need-
like?
I think that we need to go and do this some abandoned building, like haunted building exploration.
Honestly, I
There
would
is-
love to
there
do
is-
For
shit
sure.
like that.
There's a jail,
I would be so keen.
Bodmin Jail.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
there
that's
might be
actually
what-
like an attraction now, isn't it?
Yeah, so Bodmin Jail is something close to I think Hotson. It's closest to you, right?
Closest
probably.
to me.
Oh, it's closest to
think.
Jay. But
It's like 20 minutes down the road.
You can stay overnight and have. There's been like people talking about how there's like people come. There's actually ghosts that come into cells, like because you get locked in a cell for the night, and you stay in a cell. And there's apparently been
Yeah.
there's apparently because it's like a really old jail that they've kept people in, and people have died there. And there's like you stay in there. There's like ghosts walk along the corridors into like they come into cells and
God.
stuff.
Yeah, fuck.
Honestly, I would fucking shit myself. But I'd
Wait,
honestly,
I don't
if
care.
if I took a camera with me and be able to record and stuff, and if like two of us stayed in the same cell together, I reckon.
Wait,
it'd chill.
forgot the
It'd be
same
funny.
cell. We're spooning. I'm not staying on there.
We're
spooning.
spooning.
No way, I'm staying there by myself. Not in
No,
my own
honestly,
bed.
that'd be so fucked. It'd be
You
so
just turn around and Jay's cuddling your fucking left leg.
Yeah, you think, oh, maybe a ghost is poking me. I've got a massive boner. Oh, what's poking me in the middle of the night? Sorry,
James rocking
that
some
was me.
massive hole.
Sorry, I'm scared.
Sorry, this happens when I'm nervous.
Oh no.
Yeah, but honestly, I'd love to do some stuff like that. Like, honestly, I'd be shit scared, but I'd love to be able to like
Oh, yeah.
do like. Ghost
Well, we have you heard of the things called talk boxes? It's these little radios
Yeah.
that scan through channels really
Channels,
quickly,
yeah.
and they can talk to you through them.
Yeah,
Like, they
there's-
can manipulate the
there's
frequencies.
so many like.
Oh yeah, people have gone up to like dead people's graves and done that. Like,
Yeah.
they've actually got a response out of it.
Yeah, like.
It's just
I
like
might
fucking-
invest in one of those if we want to do some like abandoned explorations and
I
stuff.
guess I'll get the camera.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, me and
Obviously,
Kai
I've
have got like rented Canon cameras we could probably use.
I've got
Yeah.
I ain't rented shit.
Oh,
I've already got one.
No, I haven't. I've just got my one.
I mean, we could. I'd honestly be down to do that. Get GoPros and everything. I don't think I'd set them up because I don't think I could be fucked to go through and get them all again.
No, because if you had to like you set it up like walking down a hall, and then I wouldn't want to walk back, like especially not by myself. There'd have to be like a team of everyone doing everything.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm a
honestly.
pussy.
We need like 6 or 7 of us. I feel like. But the thing is, you've got
Yeah.
to get people you trust, because otherwise it's
You
just
gotta get
like,
people you trust not to mess around.
Yeah.
If you want to
honestly.
actually try and find something.
Yeah, I'd be down to do it with you lot, and then get a couple other people.
Yeah.
I feel
Because the
Hot's
thing
gonna
is,
mess around a
I
bit, but
I
reckon it'll be
wouldn't.
alright.
I would be too scared to mess around. Because I'd be freaking out too much to want to
Yeah,
fuck about.
I would be
I'll just, like,
shitting
face my
myself.
mum.
Hey, I'm already
Especially
killing
if it's
myself
dark.
just talking
Because
about it.
I'll admit this, I don't care. I am afraid of the dark at 17. I don't like it, especially if it's dark.
No, I get what you mean. Like there is like
Fuck that.
if
But it's
there's-
naturally built in, I think, like fear of the unknown. isn't it?
I'm
I
not,
can't
I'm
see
not
more
too
than
scared
2
of the
centimeters
dark.
in the
Like,
dark.
I'm not massively like I can sleep in the dark. Obviously, I'm not too scared of it. But like walking through in like a dark space.
Fuck that shit.
If you don't know that dark space, nah, bun. I couldn't be.
No, I can't even. I can't sleep. I have to sleep with my TV on and stuff like, and I have a little light. I'm like such a pussy.
No, I can easily
can't
sleep
do
in
the
the dark
dark.
and stuff. I'll watch YouTube and stuff in like my room, and it's like always pitch
Nah.
black. But the fact
I
of
can't.
the fact of like walking through a place where it's dark as fuck and can't see anything, and I don't know that space, nah, bun. And the fact of like not knowing what's there, I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah.
Like we'd have to have torches and stuff. But like there's things where like the reason why I think ghosts are like an energy is the fact that they can interfere with like light sources and stuff as well. Because I've seen like videos where
Yeah.
people have gone to haunted places and abandoned places where they've put lights down, the lights start flickering, going off, like having interfering problems. And there's also fact of like audio cutouts and stuff. Like
Yeah.
the fact that there's audio cutouts of when people are talking about ghosts or when they're talking about specific things. It's freaky.
I'm
It
sorry,
is.
but they can't, like, stuff like Insidious, they can't just make up.
You can fuck off. Don't ever mention that film again. That terrifies me. Oh, I hate it. I cannot. I
What's the
can't.
one with the house? Like that house.
The Visit.
Oh,
Oh no, wait. You're thinking of Conjuring.
yeah.
That's fucking freaky. That's
no.
that's a proper house as well, isn't it? As well?
Don't even.
That's
Yeah,
based
yeah.
off a
You
real
can go into
story
that
as
house,
well.
can't you?
With fucking Janice.
You can
It's based off a real story.
stop scaring because that film scares me. I think this is what's scared of the dark. Because I watch a lot of horror movies, and in the daytime, like I'll be like, yeah, this ain't scary, and then it comes to night time, I'm scared to like go to the toilet. I have to turn every single light on in the house.
Yeah, Jay definitely has a pee drawer.
Piss drawer. Mum found a piss drawer. I have a poop sock as well.
Oh, just start swinging it around.
Oh yeah, I use it as a weapon, like a mace.
She's
Do you
not
know-
beating people, just...
You can beat someone if you put an orange in a sock because it doesn't leave bruises.
Mad.
Wait,
On the person or the orange?
The better the person.
How does it not leave bruises if it's harsh
I
impact?
think because of
surely
how
it would.
soft it is.
Yeah.
Why aren't you shitting with the sock then?
Because I heard it from my friend Seb, but Seb's a bit of a fucking mad cunt who like goes in and blows up forests and shit.
Fuck.
Shit, you not? He went into Northern Forest, like a place near me, and he went in there and he made like a fucking own bomb that he made and just blew shit up.
To be
No,
fair,
right.
I almost burnt the forest down on accident. Not gonna lie.
He bought a paintball gun and he shoots marbles out of it.
Raw.
No.
Yeah, swear now.
That could be potentially lethal. To be fair.
Yeah, potentially.
Definitely. Were you joking?
I'm sorry, I need to
Yeah,
mute
to be
myself. 'Cause I need to fart.
You gotta keep that in.
That's fair.
I'm
You
keeping
gotta
that
keep
in.
that in.
I'm keeping all of it in, apart from the part where I went. I don't know. I'll have to check that. I don't know what was said. If it's outrageous, it'll be bleeped.
It wasn't that bad.
Said the M word.
No.
I hope we didn't.
No, we didn't. I don't think.
Yeah, ghosts are next level for me. I think they're just something else. I think it's just so hard to explain them.
Yeah.
By the way, you putting your cam back on, Jay, or not?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I got too comfy just then.
I thought you were sat there with your mask on the whole time and just not at the camera.
No, I'm not. I got too comfy. I have to stick it back on.
I was just wondering.
Give me a
You
second.
don't have to. You don't want to. I was just wondering.
It's alright. I'll come back. I think the cat's a bit more prettier anyway.
I say
Let
for
me
like
set
next
up
week
my little thing again.
we should do like a. We should. Has everybody got like a laptop or some kind?
A what?
Yeah, I've got a laptop.
Yeah, I have a laptop.
Carl, have you got a laptop?
Yeah.
We should do it. You know, you can get like the Cards Against Humanity things that you just set up,
Oh, hell yeah.
and we just chat shit while playing it.
I'll be down.
That sounds good to me.
Or I could just do
Yeah.
that as a video instead of like a podcast.
I'm so
Yeah, we
down
could
for
do.
that. And just chat shit.
Yeah. Because I could do
Oh,
it
yeah.
on my PC easy. I just screen record.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, after this, are we gonna like all play something? Cause I'm keen.
Can do if I've got time.
Can.
Don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
So we moving on to past lives then.
Yeah, sure.
I think this
What are we
this
saying?
topic is. I believe in it. I 100% believe in it.
So do you mean like after death?
Yeah.
I
So, I mean,
reckon
like, if someone's died and
reincarnation.
their memories and stuff. Reincarnation, I feel like, is probably a thing as well.
Reincarnation, definitely.
Definitely reincarnation.
Like, I'm sorry, right?
I feel like if you win the gulag, you get reincarnated.
You get like, if you've seen like the stories where it's like the little boy who goes on holiday with his parents, and like he goes around that one street corner and he's like, "That's where I died." His parents have never been in.
Who the fuck's playing GTA, by the way? I fucking heard the phone go on, man.
Right, I need to turn the fucking sound on. But like, he goes like around the whole street, saying like, "Oh, this is this person. And that's where that shop used to be." And like they'd go around, like, the parents would go around, and then this is true. But yeah, that used to be true, but it changed ages ago. And stuff like that is so weird. Like he explained the exact day of the murder.
I've got a story like that actually.
I've seen like YouTube footage, which obviously people can fake easily. But the fact of how there's Jay, one of your eyes is like proper radged in your mouth.
You know, like
I put it on wonky, I couldn't see.
But yeah, it's like the fact of like past lives and stuff. It's just like there's been videos that obviously, like I said, people can easily fake. But there's like videos where there's this kid who's like playing like this game, like an aircraft game, and it's like a joystick, like it.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I used to be able to fly." Like he was like around 5 and stuff. He used to be able to fly like planes like really well. And he explained this story of this crew, like this fighter crew that he went with, and the plane went down in like the desert and stuff, and that's where this person died. And everything of it's true. The fact where the aircraft was found, the whole story, the whole battle story about it and everything. It's just the fact that this kid knows all of this at like 5, which is like, you don't get taught that stuff at like school and stuff. The fact that he's 5 years old, like knows about it, it's just ridiculous.
I've got one. This girl, or like this person, was murdered in like their first life. They're incarnated and came back to the same spot and could tell them exactly where she was buried and where the murder weapon was, and then the murderer gave himself in because he was so freaked out.
Yeah, I read about that.
He like
stuff like that.
Like an axe or something.
Stuff like that is too weird. Like, sorry, but who the fuck sits there and says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make up a story about a kid who found the fucking murder weapon in the past life"?
Yeah, that just doesn't happen. It's just like, oh yeah, right, this happened here, this happened that. No one would know apart from that person that it happened to. It's creepy. It honestly is. And the fact of, there's another one where this like girl like used to live in this village as well, and the village got like burnt down, and she remembered it everywhere. Like she was like 6 or 7. This family went to like Ireland or wherever, and like they literally just like showed around this area, and this girl knew exactly where everything was, where this person used to live. Like as you were saying, like what happened where. It's freaky. It's just unnatural.
Yeah, people who say like people, I don't get how people can believe in stuff like heaven.
Sorry, guys.
Like,
yeah,
what happens when you're in heaven? Is that like just a constant thing after that?
Oh
Like,
fuck, we've got the old side angle going on here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like people are like, oh, heaven's above like the earth. What's above space? Where is it? Like
but what
the
happens?
ozone layer and space and like the earth and stuff like it just doesn't make any sense.
Like, okay, I don't think we should get onto religion.
Yeah, religion.
Topic because
Religion. It's very
Bit of a
touchy
dodgy
by
one.
some things, but we'll leave like the
Basically,
angel
Yeah,
part.
God
maybe
isn't real.
like
Yeah, it's touchy. God isn't real. Yeah, sick one. But yeah, some
the thing
people
I
are
love about
atheists and some
everything. It's
people
just
are,
all
like,
really theories, isn't it? It's
yeah,
just different.
it's all their
theories
ideology
constantly.
of like who they want to believe in and stuff. Like the fact who it makes them feel safer, I guess.
Yeah, Chegs, how long does it take you to finish a can of Pepsi?
I just picked it up since the start of the thing.
He struggled to open it as a lobster and now hasn't drunk it.
Yeah, sorry,
You
I was
should-
freaking.
You should have been recording when he was trying to open.
I
it
thought
with
I
the
heard a
lobster.
weird.
I
I
was.
heard a
I
weird
was
noise,
recording.
so I had to go investigate real quick.
You heard a noise, did you?
You'd like,
Yeah, no,
you know when you have you ever get so mad at your game but you're not allowed to shout, so you grab your pillow and be like, ah.
I know you've done that loads because you used to live with your grand, didn't you?
Yeah,
When you
it
were at
sounded
your
like
grand's
that.
house.
So I was like, what the fuck is that?
Do you know what? That's
Sometimes
freaky. After we're talking
Little
about
boy
past
down the
lives
road.
and ghosts and stuff, watch something happen now.
Oh, got a notification.
Jay, I beg you, summon the ghost. Start chatting shit to it. Do it.
Goliath.
Nah, sometimes.
I'll
fucking-
pass on that tonight. Maybe when I get a bit braver.
Are we saying like next time we do it with
The one time I'm a bit freaked out is because it shouted at me,
Because it's
and I was like,
shouting
I
at
did
you.
not like it. I did not like getting shouted at.
We're gonna so when
Went-
we do the
went
Cards
for a
Against Humanity
piss.
thing, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do bevies and shit.
Can do.
Fuck knows.
Yeah, can do.
If I can get some in.
Get some in. It's not some fucking drug cartel.
No, it's because of the coronavirus.
Mate,
People
fucking
are
click
heavy
and
on
collect,
that and
mate.
stuff.
Yeah, you can
Huh?
give you a good excuse to go on a walk, mate. Get your chubby ass down to Maury's.
Fam, I've been doing couch to 5k recently. I've been doing my daily
you?
circuit. Yeah.
I wonder why your videos have been pretty shit recently.
Oh, thanks. My last two thumbnails were definitely questionable in my opinion. I wasn't a big fan of them. I don't know what you guys thought, but
I just kind of say yeah, it's alright because I can't really be bothered to tell you how to.
wow.
Basically, everyone's just kind of been lying to your face.
How do you guys feel about my thumbnails? Please leave a comment if you guys do enjoy them.
You can
and
tell which ones I made.
You haven't
I
made...
think your thumbnails are alright.
Thanks,
You
mate.
put more effort into some than others.
I'm not one to criticise because I don't know how to make thumbnails, so I just think they're alright.
Thanks. I do struggle with them sometimes. Sometimes I don't have like massive ideas about them, but sometimes I come up with ones
Yeah.
and I know what I want to do with them.
Some little fucking neek blew up my car.
Hotson's over there playing GTA. Carter's
I'm on it
playing.
now.
Huh?
I'm on GTA now. Green Alien Gang.
I'm kind of dressed as something I'm not allowed to say.
Oh god.
I'll send you a picture later.
Massive,
Oh,
big, bulbous,
dick.
Bulbasaur.
Willy.
I haven't got GTA yet. I need to get it. It's free, isn't it? I might record on it.
Let's just say
It's
it's
free. Why don't you download it?
it's a
Dude.
certain outfit that people wear from Alabama. You know, like redneck side of it.
Oh god.
The cross. Do I need to
Oh,
keep going?
yeah,
Nah, it's fine.
I think you're good. I think we get it now.
Alright, decent.
Makes me want to sing that song, but I'm not going to.
Oh my god.
No, please don't.
Ah.
Well, so what do you guys think?
Oh,
So,
no.
what, like, Jay, have you heard any like past life stories and stuff, or have any that you would like have hit you hard, I guess, or like, have impacted you?
What?
Like past life stories, so like videos and stuff that you've seen, or
See, I don't know if I really believe in the past lives, all that stuff, because, well,
Oh, boy, you
one
got a
thing that
Christian.
does confuse me is deja vu.
nah, that's freaky. That's
What is that?
utterly fucked.
Yeah.
It's so
And
weird.
but then again, I don't know about the past life thing because my nan died 2 years ago now, and
Rest in peace.
when she died, my stepmom went to see this medium. The medium is someone who can talk to dead people and shit.
Mm.
Aunties went for it, just for some like closure or something.
Yeah, and support, I guess.
Supposed to go. My stepmom wasn't supposed to go, and so the medium had no idea that she would have been there.
Mm.
Basically said, "There's this woman there." Da da da. She knew who my nan was, so yeah, like you think, yeah, that could be a load of shit. But then she said, basically, bearing in mind this is my stepmom.
Mm.
Idea she's going, she has no idea who we are, and it's not even from my dad's side of the family. It's from my mum's. Basically, my granddad died like 10 years ago or something like that now, and he brought her in to this room to say hello to this like medium, to say like I'm here, and she described him perfectly, and she had never she doesn't know So it's nothing to do with this side of the family. Like, it's not my dad's dad,
Yeah.
and it's my stepmum. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. That's one thing that makes me think. Like, also, like, that sort of rules out the past life stuff, because if you can do that and like go and speak to mediums, what's the point in past lives? Like, do you get until you can go on to this next stage?
No, I feel like it's some people, like with past lives. I feel like
it confuses me.
I feel like it's people that can't get their stories out. I guess sometimes that get their memories and stuff passed on to other people.
Have you guys ever seen a film called Flatliners?
No, I don't think so.
Basically, it's these medical like uni medical like people that are studying, and they basically find this old defibrillator in the basement, and they all meet up and like, if when we're dead, they can see like they're like a brain scanner thing on, and they stop their heart and they could still see like the brain flickering. So they were like, oh shit, if we stop our hearts and then bring it back, basically they fucked with like the afterlife and everything, and the things that carried them through their lives full of guilt they had to put right, otherwise it'd keep mocking them. So I feel like stuff like when you move on, I feel like you have to be done in your life.
Yeah, that's why I feel like some people are like, oh, with ghosts, they're like, oh, they have a mission, and I feel like that is partly true. The fact that they have something to actually finish, that's why they're stuck here. Otherwise, why are they stuck here? What's the reason they're stuck here? There's got to be a reason for it.
Me, I've just had like some sort of epiphany or some shit.
Oh
What?
god.
What the fuck? I was thinking the deja vu thing, like, if you keep like it's like Buddhism and nearly said Gandhi. Buddhism,
That's just pissed off a lot of people.
who just ignore that. But Buddha, about the path to enlightenment, which was basically completing life, like getting fucking 100% on life, like doing it right.
Bitches and cocaine.
What if you keep coming back, get it right, and that's why deja vu is sort of there to tell you you're on the right track because you've done it before. And thinking that, I'll be doing something very wrong because I haven't had deja vu in so long.
No,
That's my little
It's
little weird epiphany, because I haven't had deja vu in the longest time, like, and I must be doing something wrong. And looks like I'm coming back, boys. I'm gonna win the gulag.
I feel like
If I died, say if I died tonight, I'm coming back because I haven't had deja vu in so long.
Have
Maybe
you seen that thing? You can actually drop your weapon in the gulag.
Can you actually?
Actually, but there's no point now because they've updated it.
Oh yeah.
Updated it. You can get like ARs and stuff in there now.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, wait, which one of you needs haven't updated it?
Shit weapon.
I've updated mine. Mine's updated now.
Malachi, have you updated it yet?
No, it's still going strong.
How long left?
But yeah, the fact of what you were saying there with deja vu is, I feel like deja vu might be there to, because I've had it when I'm just gaming. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm gaming, and I hear people saying the exact same thing. I feel like I've heard you say that before. It's like it's identical to what I said, and it flashes back in my head. And I feel like it's either deja vu could be the fact of, oh, it's just like you're going on this long mission, and the fact that it's happening, it's like you're doing something right, or it's the fact of it's just there to remind you to keep going, or it's like there just for, I don't know, it's hard to explain because it's just weird. The fact when you have it in like the most random moments, it's just like, I feel like maybe it could be to say, oh, you should be here at this point, or you should be like, I don't know.
That's what I mean. It's to tell you like you're on the right track.
Yeah, like what you were saying, like, because the fact I've had it when I'm gaming and just chilling out and playing with these like guys, it's like you should be here with these group of people at this time, like doing what you want to be doing and stuff. Like, I feel like it could be just to say you're doing the right thing and like on the right path, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain deja vu because it's kind of like a weird one. It's unexplainable, realistically. I don't
Can
know,
you? Are you allowed to put that on YouTube?
what, vaping? Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's not like you're
Wait,
gonna
it
get
cut
like,
out the bit where I said. Cut out the bit where I said my age end because I think it's an 18 plus. Just don't want to be like getting all this like controversy.
Well, what did you say?
We haven't got like that many viewers. Said cut out the bit where I said I'm.
Oh.
Even like if you or we manage to like get big on YouTube one day just by chance, be brought up one day like, oh, he's vaping underage and shit could spark.
Yeah. That's fine.
Be clever. Even worse, you're small. Even worse,
Kai,
you're
how
small
long have you got
YouTube.
left
You
in
gotta
your
be
download span?
on it.
Wait, what? Oh, Hotson's just trying to get to play COD.
I just want to pick off.
I guess we'll wrap up in a minute because there's not much really else we need to talk about. Let's go on what your guys' take is on Deja Vu. I guess I'll just add this in.
I got no vape liquid.
Deja Vu is a bit
I
of a
think
fucking
we've said it
freak.
really.
Yeah, but what about them two? They haven't really had too much
Yeah, true.
input on Deja Vu.
Deja Vu is one of those things where it's just kind of... I feel like... I don't know, it's so weird. I don't think anyone could explain it, because nobody has a right answer.
No, yeah, I don't think Deja Vu is something that can be fully explained on a scale of, like, knowing. I don't think anybody can explain it properly, because of the fact of how abnormal it is.
Yeah.
Also,
And,
I
like-
kind of freaked out. I was looking at Jay's camera and the curtains like went back and forth. I don't know if he's got his window open or if the door open, but it just kind of like blew like when he opened it. I don't know if he opened the door when it happened or not, but it just kind of freaked me out. Wait, if there's any ghosts at Jay's house, please make yourself known.
We
You start to...
If Jay walks around the corner in a fucking white cloth,
If Jay comes out now, I will shit myself. He just boom. If there are any spirits, please make yourself known.
Makes you feel any better. My DualShock battery low.
I'm just scared to hear something behind me just start going off. I'll freak the fuck
Oh,
out.
rah, somebody pulled your chair away from underneath you.
Oh no, fuck that.
Kai's Cookie Monster gets linged across the room.
Oh no. He just fucking chloroformed it.
Yeah, Kai, what's your
Kai,
take on
mate.
Deja Vu?
I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it?
I mean, you're not wrong. It literally is just weird.
It's so tricky, like you stand there and then something happened that you've already like it's happened before.
Yeah.
And like you're just like, what the fuck? Like what? Why is
You-
that happening?
Have you guys ever seen
Why
the
have you
Truman
seen it
Show?
before?
The what?
Truman Show.
No.
You are so fucking uncultured. Basically, Jimmy, you know Jimmy Carr?
Yeah.
Basically, it's him, and it's like, it's his life growing up, but it's all a secret TV show, and you know nothing about it. Like, he thinks this is like normal day-to-day life, but it's actually like a jump
Black
TV
Mirror
show.
Bandersnatch.
Exactly, and I think it's literally like that. I think our life is a
That
game.
freaks me out. That does. Oh, don't, because Black Mirror Bandersnatch actually gives me chills. Oh,
I mean, it used to
fuck that
piss me
shit.
off when I used to get the wrong answers.
Yeah, he's behind you.
Zane, don't do that.
Nah, Jay, when you went out, I don't
Don't
know.
rate that.
No, Jay, I don't know if
Oh,
when you
Jay,
went
yeah,
out.
Jake fucking summoned some spirits in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's probably someone doing handstands in my fucking corner.
Just also did a cartwheel behind him.
Malachi,
Some
you
leak
dick.
tried to ram
You
your
said
throat.
that I had a chill down my spine. You freaked me right out.
Jay,
Because that
honestly.
thing, you know when, Bandersnatch, when jumps off a roof and he turns around, he's like, "Bleh."
No,
that did.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you do the options, yeah, and you say, oh, don't take the LSD. That's what
Yeah.
I did.
And he
No,
fucking
take the
jumped out
LSD.
window.
Take the LSD, and then matey goes onto his balcony and jumps out, and then it turns the camera around. That thing's just like, bleh. I'm like, fuck no, hell no.
And his
That
missus
freaked
has
me
just
out.
kind of stood there like, oh shit.
Yeah, but Jay, when you went out earlier, I don't know if it was because you opened your door, but your curtains just blew forwards. I don't know if it was like your door or not, but
All the circulation here is a bit weird because
he's lagging.
Mate, it's fucking ghosties playing with it.
Do you know what?
yeah, this house is freaky.
If that happened, I would have shit myself. But no, yeah, you're like, what happened was is like your curtains kind of like blew forwards, like when you. I don't know if it's because you opened the door and it was like the wind from the door or not, but.
I think next week one of the topics should be like unexplainable things that have happened.
Yeah.
Like,
good idea to be fair.
like one of them being like
Not talking
me, you know, being like a big football fan, like Steven Gerrard slipping. Like, we don't like to talk about it, but like, literally the game before that, the game before that, when like after they won it, they were literally like, right, we can't slip, and then he fucking
He said at
slipped.
the start of that game, he's like, it doesn't slip now.
Yeah, and then like, come on,
Yeah, like
play
the
your
fact
fucking
of
part.
yeah, and the fact of like, oh, how people are predicting shit, like, and like, you know, like the football curse as well. You know, the one where they were like, oh, you have to piss on the post to unbreak it. I can't remember what the curse was.
Big Gary Lineker, mate.
It might have been that
Shit on
one.
the
I can't
pitch.
remember.
Nah, shit on the pitch.
Oh, but no, someone was like, oh, they pissed on the post or like the goal or something, and they were like, oh, you can't score like penalties or something against us. And it happened until someone like started squirting stuff on the post, and apparently it was piss, supposedly. And then after that happened, they started scoring or whatever. I can't remember what it was exactly, but like, I'll have to look into it. But there's like predictions and the stuff of like, there's so much unnatural shit that just goes on. It's so weird.
Yeah, like The Simpsons is a big one, isn't it?
That's what I was saying. Like the predictions of like, oh, Donald Trump being like president, and the fact of that sign falling the exact same time, like that shit is just it's just uncanny. It really is. Like they're time travelers. I'm sorry, The Simpsons are time travelers.
And that. Oh, I've got a really good subject for one of the podcasts is the effect.
Is what?
Yes.
The Mandela effect.
What is that? I haven't.
You remember things differently to how they actually are.
Oh.
And the theory is that these time travelers are going around like just random stuff. Like one of the biggest ones is the Monopoly man. How he has the monocle. You know, he has
Yes.
like, glasses like that. He doesn't have that, but I remember him having it. It's weird.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I remember him having that, but he like. I don't know.
I thought I had it the
And
other week.
the one,
I was watching Fresh Prince of
one for
Bel-Air.
me because I'm a fan. One's for me because I'm a fan.
Oh, he's
Doesn't
laggy.
have.
Yeah, he's lagging a bit.
I've had this Pikachu for about 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
and this Mandela effect came out about 2, 3. And when I got this teddy, I swear it had. Pikachu usually has on the end of his tail like it's black on the end.
Like a brownie, isn't it? Like
It's brown.
Yeah. Yeah, brownie black on, but on this lightning bolt, he has it's black there. It should, but it's not.
Yeah.
Bottom. Weird.
Wait, hold on a minute. This is tripping me out. I swear when I remember looking at Pikachu, it is at the bottom, and I don't remember it being at the top.
Yeah, it is. No, it's the top, I'm pretty sure.
He has it's like yellow, and then it's black at the top or brown at the top. So
You sound like you're running the auto-tune there.
No, he doesn't. It's only.
I think it might be a bit like it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I vaguely remember him having it at the top as well, but he only has it at the bottom.
Yeah. I drew a picture of you, 8 maybe. So this was all them years ago. Even draw a wing on his tail. I don't understand. Like, how are they altering their timeline? Like, so I would have definitely drawn it and coloured in his tail.
Yeah, it's
Drawing
freaky.
it and colouring it black.
Anyway, that'll probably.
But then
be
I looked at the picture like
Yeah,
not too long
literally.
ago.
If you Google,
But yeah.
if you go on Google and you put "did Pikachu,"
We'll get it.
the second and third one down is "did Pikachu have a black tail" and "did Pikachu have black tail?"
Mad. That'll probably be another topic.
But that is a topic for another.
That is a topic for another podcast.
Another.
But I reckon that probably ends this one, right? Because we've gone over ghosts, past lives, and aliens.
I've done some more in between, but yeah.
Yeah, we've done a little subtopics, but we'll go into more detail if you guys want to see that. Do any of you guys have any other like topics you guys want to go over eventually? I bit my tongue there. Ow. Like,
Well,
in the future?
we'll put it in our Discord chat.
and
and then we'll
run over
discuss
it.
about it.
We'll have a little chat in the Discord and stuff. Yeah.
We'll have a little chat after this, see what other topics. If you guys want to leave some topics, like suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments, like suggestions on what you guys want to hear us talk about and what our opinions are. And I think Jay's getting attacked right now. Also leave like suggestions for video ideas if you guys want to see games as well. Like I've got another video coming out soon with games that I would love you guys to like leave suggestions, and I might give them a go. But apart from that, I don't think there's else much to say. Anything else you guys want to input?
Oh really?
And good night.
Kai,
I'm not going to sleep tonight. Thanks, guys.
we've stopped Jay from sleeping tonight.
Thanks a lot. Yep. He's
Ben-
here frozen in time.
Jay's shitting himself from the ghost. But anyway, guys.
Not even. I'm never going to be able to take them.
But anyway, guys.
Jay.
Nah.
The thing on the end of your curtain's moving, by the way.
Oh.
Jay's gone. That was so laggy as well when he did that.
He's just broke his fucking
He's
internet.
broke his internet. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification button to stay up to date with my podcasts and videos and gaming channel. Well, my gaming channel is kind of on the same thing, but stay up to date with my videos and leave suggestions in the comments for other topics you want to see and games that you want to see. But thanks for watching. See you next one, and peace.